Hello, my little friends. How are you? This is your friend Velma Hagar. And the very first thing I'm going to tell you to do is hit that subscribe button. I only got 2 subscribers last time. I'm trying to get to 1,000. How am I supposed to get there if you guys don't help me? Hit that. I'll come looking for you. And buy my books, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places, Hidden Treasures in Dark Places. Worth every penny. Amazon.com. Now, I have something really important to share. But first of all, here's looking at you, kid. Plain water. Now, let's tidy that thing up a little bit. It's a little bit crooked. Who cares? Okay, how many of you have prayed prayers that you've said, God didn't answer my prayer? How many of you have had that happen to you? You know, I've been on this thing lately. I've been hammering away on this thing. Listen, if you don't do things God's way, his ways won't work for you. And he says, okay, there's one thing in particular I have to tell you. First of all, if you pray in accordance with what God has in his perimeters, you will get what you ask for. But there's one thing I want you to get hold of this and listen to. This is so important. You know why you don't get your prayers answered? I'm going to tell you why. Most of the time, there's one reason. Well, you're either praying, if you're praying to consume something on your lusts, you're not going to get an answer. Like, I want to hit the lotto. No, that's not something that God's probably going to answer. He may, but there's a good chance that he won't. Because imagine how many people are praying that same prayer, right? How can he give it to everybody? And he's not going to anyway, because that one is not within his perimeters in the Bible. You pray the scriptures and the promises, and you'll have them every time. Okay, I'm back to this. You know why your prayers don't get answered? There's a scripture that says, now listen to this. When you stand praying, if you hold aught against any man, God does not hear your prayers. Is that, duh. And I see everybody on Facebook, they're ripping this person up and they're ripping that person up and they're mad about this and they're mad about that. And then you expect God to answer your prayers when he tells us clearly, if we hold aught against any man, he does not hear your prayer. That is really profound. Yeah, but that doesn't count Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It includes everybody. Is that ever wild? And then you go, I don't know why God answers their prayers and he doesn't answer mine. I mean, shut up. Either do it God's way or shut up. Now, we're going to talk about this. Because you forgive someone doesn't mean you agree with them. You know, the finest form of freedom is to listen to somebody say something that you don't even like the person, nor do you like what they're saying, but you appreciate that they're able to say it. That's true freedom. We should all be able to have our opinion without saying, you know what, they're a Democrat, I'm cutting them off. Oh, they're a Republican, I'm not paying any attention to them. No, how in the world do you ever think you're going to get your prayers answered by doing that? That's not very forgiving. Now, you don't have to hang around with people that you don't like. In fact, I suggest you don't. But you have to forgive them. If you hold aught against them, God doesn't hear your prayers. We can't expect God to do what he says he won't do, or you can't expect him to not do what he says he's going to do. It's really important. This one is really important. It's short, it's sweet, and it is powerful. It will change your life. Now, somebody's done something heinous to you and you're supposed to forgive them. Yeah, you are. Not easy. And God knows it's not easy. So you stop and you say to God, God, I'm having a hard time with this one, but I need your help. Please help me, Lord. I say out loud, I forgive. Please put that forgiveness in my heart. You will not be held responsible if you do that. You will not be held responsible if you go that far and you really mean it from your heart. You want God to hear your prayers? We all do. We all do. And I want to say out loud, I forgive Joe Biden. I'm mad at Joe Biden, but I forgive him. Because you know what? I can't hold aught against him. I'm hurting myself. Or any of them that are doing that stuff that's harming our country. We have to forgive them. And we should pray for them. Pray that God show them truth and change them, but not hold aught against them. We can't. Boy, I'll tell you, this is a really heavy subject today, and I'm going to really cut it short because I want you to get that in your heart. And Guido's barking, someone's at my door. So this is the end right here. This is your friend, Velma Hagar, saying, here's looking at you, kid, and bidding you a blessed day. Forgive. Bye.